What's up? Good morning. I'm so excited. We have a special guest here in studio. We are going to be talking about film, production, and just promoting local business. So I have a guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and we're going to be going from there. So what's your name?
Absolutely. What's up? My name is Garrett Blucher, and I'm originally from San Antonio, but I'm here in the beautiful Lamarck, Texas, and just trying to do what I do best.
Are you a Spurs fan?
I am a Spurs fan. For all the Rockets fans out there, I'm sorry. But I grew up in the golden era with Timmy and Manu and Parker. So
yeah, but you missed the Dennis Rodman 1 year.
I did. I was out of that. Well, when was that? That was 90.
It was 95 because that was the year the Rockets did their second championship.
Yeah.
So Rodman,
I don't remember those games. I was too young, but I do remember some of the stories of Rodman being on the Spurs for a year.
Yeah, and then he went and three-peated. The Last Dance, the story's been out. So documentaries, they're really cool to follow. Did you watch any of that one? Michael Jordan?
I've been so crazy busy. I haven't been able to watch them, but my dad watched them, and he's like, dude, you got to watch them. They're so good.
Yeah.
And just from a filmmaker's aspect, I love watching documentaries because it's so interesting on how people can tell stories in different ways, and especially somebody like Michael Jordan. How do you tell his story and get the emotion and maybe not all of the strengths in there, but some of the weaknesses too? I'm interested to watch the whole thing for sure.
Yeah, it's so far away from it that there are people that don't remember, like kids. So you've been a teacher, you've been teaching, and what grade are you teaching?
8th grade.
But they don't remember Michael Jordan. They weren't able to watch him.
No. All I know is LeBron.
Yeah, they know LeBron, so that's their GOAT. So it's a reminder, and that's what films and video do. It's just like a good reminder.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
my dad was saying that Larry Bird needs to be the next guy on there. But
see, I miss Larry Bird, and for me,
too.
I'm just like, come on, Larry Bird, but maybe I need that reminder because I missed it.
For sure.
And that's what films can do. So you're from San Antonio. What brought you here?
My beautiful wife. So first girl I met in college. She's from Texas City originally. We went to school at TLU in Seguin. Shout out Bulldogs. But we met in college. First girl I met, and she put a ring on it. So I've been here for 5 years teaching, and now I'm just starting my full-time career as a film producer, and video production.
Okay, I saw a comment. This is from Amber Murphy at Butler's Courtyard, and she said that y'all were a Butler's Courtyard couple. Can you confirm that?
I can confirm.
How long have you been married?
We've been married. Oh man, put me on the spot. Since 17.
17.
So
okay.
We're going on our 3-year anniversary in December.
Is your wife? Is she a teacher too?
She is a teacher. She's also the head soccer coach in Texas City for the girls' soccer team.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did she play growing up in college or anything?
Yeah. So she played all her childhood, all through high school, and then she played at TLU all 4 years.
So at what point, college, did you major in film or communications? No. At what point did you pick up a camera and say, let's do this?
I'm a big self-reflection guy, and I've been trying to really figure that out. And there really was no point in time. I always made videos when I was little, just thinking it was cool. We made some skateboarding videos, and then also made some school project videos that were really fun. So looking back on those times, I kind of realized I really enjoyed that. But as far as picking up a camera, taking it seriously, trying to learn, probably a good 3 or 4 years now. Really what was kind of the changing point was, so I actually used to be a bodybuilder and make workout videos. So it was kind of out of vanity that I got into video, but I realized I loved the video production stuff more than actually bodybuilding. And so that's kind of started all of this. And then at our wedding, I actually refused to hire a videographer because it was just out of the budget. We were going to have to pay for it out of pocket. And I was like, no, that's a waste of money. Well, thank God my mother-in-law stepped in and fronted the bill for that. And watching our wedding videographer do our wedding was so mind-blowing to me. I was like, dude, I could totally do that as a full-time career, and I would love it and get to enjoy these awesome weddings and these awesome stories, tell people's love story that they can enjoy for the rest of their life. And from there, history.
Yeah, I've been married for 6 years in May, and my wife shared thank you. My wife shared on Facebook the wedding video, and it's crazy because it's 6 years ago. I can't remember. I remember little things, but watching the video, it's so surreal. Taking me back to that moment, and it's right there. It's like a highlight.
Yeah.
And we have all the raw footage.
Yeah.
Could remake that video again.
The crazy thing too is video is still a thing that I think a lot of couples think last on,
Right.
if they haven't talked to any other couples. But now couples who are getting married are like, dude, you need a video. It's almost more important than anything else. But just being able to tell their story so you can go back and watch it every anniversary or whenever you want to is incredible.
What's more important, the photos or the video?
I'm biased. I'm going to say video. You get all the raw emotion, voice, and words that come out of people's mouths. I mean, you can't remember people's speeches or your wedding vows just from pictures. So I'm going to say video, but I think there's definitely need to have both of them.
Yes.
Just for their different mediums for sure.
Yeah. Speaking back on my wedding video that I rewatched the other day, the videographer and the photographer were capturing, moments at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So there's pictures in our house, there's a frame right there, and I'll pass by it. And I've seen it, all the time. And then I'm rewatching that video. I was like, there's what happened right before, right after, and there's the moment, and it was just so cool to see it come to life.
Yeah.
And going back to the Last Dance, like they sat on that footage for years.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that they had all that, and then until finally Michael Jordan said it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to release the the footage.
I think the crazy thing too. So being a science teacher, my degree is actually in exercise science. So I'm a science nerd, kind of not crazy. Don't quote me on it. But I enjoy that stuff. So mentally, it's actually what we see is kind of what we remember. And so a lot of time video fills what we actually remember about something versus what we just actually remember from experiencing it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool just to see what video can do as far as especially wedding day when you're running around crazy and it's impossible to remember everything. I remember looking at pictures from our wedding and being like, I don't remember taking this picture just because we had done so many things in that day.
Yeah, plus the video captured the experience for my wife that I wasn't able to see when, she's getting ready and everybody else, and then she's able to see me and my friends, get ready, and just those perspective stuff that we weren't actually able to see. There's stuff at the reception after, and it's like, oh, I don't even remember that person being invited. They were at the wedding.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, yeah, they were there. I was like, psh,
yeah, a lot of times people don't think about this either, is somebody attending your wedding, it might be their last time you ever get to see them. And that's something kind of, it's not as talked about because it's hard to talk about with couples, but I actually just had a couple recently, their grandfather passed away, and I have all this raw footage of them and the grandpa at the wedding that they'll get to enjoy for a lifetime and remember him being at the wedding day so they can show their kids someday and their grandkids.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we're just getting into the tip of the iceberg. I wanted to talk bodybuilding. I wanted to get into that because that's a lot of hard work. That's dedication. It's a strict diet.
Yeah.
I work out at the Iron Den. I haven't in months because they've been closed, and I've just been eating every cheeseburger that has popped in front of my face. So I put on, some people are like, the COVID-19. Yeah, I've definitely put on that weight. So I'm excited to get back into some kind of discipline.
Yeah.
I love working out. I wanted to talk that with you. Believe it or not, we are sadly out of time, but we're going to have to continue this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Another time. So how can somebody find you on social media? How can they contact you?
Yeah, so you can follow me on social media. I have a company, the Little Lens Company, and that's got two branches. Wedding films is Little Lens Films, and corporate video production is Little Lens Media. And if you want to follow me, just at Garrett Blucher.
All right. Thank you, Garrett, for hanging out today. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me on.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.9.